Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys had an awesome day out there today. It was just not really the day. I mean, today there was a couple things and we're going to talk about it. I really only made money on one thing today and it was AMIX. We're going to break down what that looked like, why I traded it, how I traded it. That way hopefully you can do it yourself. But today was just one of those days where it's like yesterday we had so much moving. We had EZRA, we had STKH. What else did I trade? EDBL. And I was able to really compound my day, and I had an outstanding day yesterday. I had a 100% accuracy day, and today I came in, and it was just chop. It was a lot of chop, and mind you, I still traded really well. I'm happy with that. What I'm not happy with is the opportunities that we had. I did really well. I caught a big one out of open, and then from there it was just nothing. So anyways, let's break down what we had. I want to start here with AMIX, and of course we'll go down the list. Now, today we had QNME, TNMG, and AMIX. Those were my top watches going into market open today. And that's really all we had. And here's the problem with QNME. This was a ticker change. We're going to talk about the problem with that in a minute. We'll look at the charts and we'll go through all of these. But the problem is well, let's start with this first. So AMIX, first things first, this is a big gapper from pre-market. And honestly, the cleaner move came after open. I was very surprised. I caught a really good play on this out of open. Now, you're sort of stuck in this range in pre-market and, you're trending down in this channel. And it finally breaks out of the channel and we get that strength back over the 9, 20, and 50 moving average. We have room back to VWAP. And so the first few trades that I take, I'm taking pullback, pullback, pullback. And I was looking to see if we couldn't get back to VWAP. Sadly, it doesn't happen before the open, so I'm forced to, at least for me, I don't like to hold anything against the bell. So I got out, then I got back in after open. Got out before the bell. You can see here. I played the pullbacks really well, though. Again, this was, 530 to 560, 539 to 560, 540 to 5. So, again, I was back and forth playing. It was pretty good. It was pretty fun. It was definitely pretty fun. And anyways, I got out before the bell. Market opens. First candle breaks out higher. Next candle pulls back. And I take it there for the break of VWAP. And I was in this at, what was I in this at? 575. Risking off these past highs at 560. So I had 15 cents a share of risk, which sets me up nice for the squeeze over VWAP back up into the highs from pre-market. And I got a good move on it. Now, I'll tell you too, I think going into today, I wanted today to be a lot bigger day because of yesterday. We saw the action we had yesterday, and I saw the action that we had somewhat early this morning. And I thought, oh, today should be a good day. But pre-market was a lot quieter this morning. A lot of cheap stocks, a lot of C-class setups that I call it. Just not like yesterday. But I wanted it to be like yesterday, and so I tried to make that happen, and it just was not the day for that. And you'll see what I mean by that. So, I played this pretty well. I got it from, 570. Again, I had 15 cents of risk. I was able to get a half sold up into this halt at 635. You can see I got a little bit sold here before the halt, a little under half sold before the break of VWAP at 6. And so 575 to 6, I made it risk-free, a little bit less than half. And then I got down to like 40%, 30% left up into the halt to see where this wanted to go in the resumption. Now, of course, the anticipatory break of VWAP, we know that buyers are going to storm in as this breaks above. Of course, I was able to get some trim beneath the halt level, resumes. Then I'm just sort of trimming aggressively because I know we don't have much room left. I even had it on the stream here on the pre-market watch list that I didn't like it over 6. So we didn't really have much more room left. And so as we got up into these past topping tail highs from pre-market, I knew it was time to start getting rid of my position. So that was that. I played it well though. Again, that was 1 minute pullback setup 575 to 720. So hey, it was good stuff. Topping tail rejection off the high where I then took my full exit. I tried to scalp some pullbacks. This one ended up being break even. Sadly, well, I guess better than red. You can see here I took it at 662. Pops back to 680, get some trims. Then it reverses and, of course, flips to 640, take the rest out, then it halts down at 620. And then from then on, it knifes down. And I'm thinking that, maybe I can play this off the bottom of this range because I see back from pre-market, right, we have these higher lows getting put in. So I'm like, I see back from pre-market, we have possible higher lows getting put in. So it flushes out of the halt, and I'm trying to take it for the reversal back up into the top of this channel. And it finally does it later, and it's just so choppy. And so you can see I kept on trying it, pull back, small win, pull back, break even, pull back, break even. It just did not want to get going. And finally it did. And once it did, I played it here pretty well. It broke back over VWAP. And I think that's one of the big things too, is it's like we were beneath your 920 EMA and I was trying to anticipate that break back above. I kept on that. I sort of took that aggression into the rest of the morning, which makes sense. I broke the ice with a big trade. I had a lot of cushion. And so, you know, you try to go around and make most of the morning. So anywho, we finally broke back above the 920 and VWAP over this past high. Pull back, pull back, pull back, 3 little wins. And again, then of course it rejected and I was out full. This thing was so thin though, the whole time I was just worried. Not so much on this one, but on all of these, that the rug pull was just going to come and I was going to get stuck in a haul down. Because it happened here, and I was so worried that I was going to get stuck in a nasty haul down. And so I couldn't take much size. This was all good through here, but all this just felt really, really heavy and really knifey, you know? So there just wasn't really much to be done. So, hey, that's what I played here on AMIX. Again, it gave you some good opportunities. You can see here, it pulls back out of these past highs. See how it rejects off of VWAP here? Again, sellers here beneath VWAP. Well, once it breaks above and it pulls back to retest, notice how it grabs liquidity. This thing just halted up. Notice how it grabs liquidity back underneath VWAP. It gets bought back up, and so I take my entry there, risking the bottom of this candle for the next leg higher. And, you know, I get it from 615 to 638, but the whole time I was just nervous. Yeah, I could just tell because it just felt like it was going to knife, and it did. It did knife. You can see it knifed here from 646 all the way to 570. That would have been gross. Would have been painful. So needless to say, I traded this one well as I could have at least, you know. DXST, not enough volume on this. I tried to take it back over VWAP. You can see from 308, 315, volume dried up and I was out of it. It just didn't sustain the volume. And back here it was decent, 200,000 shares of volume. So I take the entry on the next candle, 308. And then look at the volume. It just dries up. 50,000 shares in this candle here. I said, no, I need to get out of this before I get knifed and I can't get out. ADGM, of course. This was gross too. Took the pullback off this previous low. I was thinking, because you can see how I was putting in place the wick off this past low here. I was thinking this was going to respect and get curling back up over 90. And it didn't. It tried to curl here and it rejected. You can see, look at this. It tried to curl over the 9 EMA. It rejected right here. And so what did I do? I just took the rest out. Break even. Mind you, I am happy with it. This thing was at least the maker of my day. If not for this, today would have been an extremely slow day. But you know what? Every day is not going to be huge. So we'll come back tomorrow. We'll do it again, hopefully with some better opportunities. Hopefully some, you know, longer lasting opportunities outside of this. Something that's going to give me back-to-back opportunities. I can keep on taking some shots out just like we did yesterday on EZRA and EDBL. Anyways, good execution today, though. I'm excited for tomorrow. Market's still obviously hot. Just the wrong stocks moving today. The volume was just too dispersed on the wrong stocks. Need something more obvious tomorrow. And then from there, I think we can do something good. So that being said, make sure to comment down below how you did today. I'm always curious. Any questions you have, let me know too. That way I can help you out. And of course, make sure to subscribe for daily content just like this. And make sure to grab your 7-day free trial in the description down below to trade alongside me on stocks just like this in real time every single day. And that being said, I'll catch you back there tomorrow morning in the stream or back here for the daily recap. I'll see you tomorrow.